Hey, my friends, I'm Michelle, author of the book You Are Enough, a transformation journey into finding your inner happiness and peace. You know, today I wanted to share a story with you that I recently heard, and the story is so powerful when it comes to the theme of what I'll be talking about today. And what I'm talking about today is letting go. Many of us have such a hard time letting go of what our expectations of how we want our life to turn out, letting go of the standards we are holding for ourselves and others, letting go of our fears, letting go of our limiting beliefs, letting go of resentment, anger. We have a problem letting go sometimes. Now, the story that I heard that I want to share with you is the story of how farmers used to catch these monkeys back in the days in India. So what they used to do is they used to have these coconuts, and they would make a hole in the coconut big enough for the monkeys to put their hand through. And they would fill these coconuts with sweet rice. So the coconuts were attached to chains, and these monkeys would put their hand through the coconut and they would grab the rice because they loved sweet rice, and they would grab the rice. But once they grabbed the rice, they wouldn't be able to pull their hand out. And they can only do that if they release and let go. But because they're not doing that, they are holding on so tight to that rice as though their life depended on it. They end up being caught and their freedom is taken away. Now, similar thing is happening to you and I, happening to us humans. When we get caught up in this tendency to hold on to what we know, hold on to the way we're living, hold on to expectations, standards, limiting beliefs, social programming from your parents, programming from your grandparents. When you're holding on so tightly to it, and you know you're in pain because you know you're not living your best life, you know you're not feeling fulfilled, you know you have no purpose, you feel like a robot going around your everyday activities, and you know there is something missing. Chances are you're still holding on to that little crumb of rice, when if you could just let go, and come out of it. On the other side of letting go and surrendering lies your fulfillment, lies your peace, lies your happiness. So what I want to invite you to do with me today is go on a little meditation. Let's explore what you need to let go of. 2024 is almost done. We just have a few weeks left before it's 2025. So why not enter 2025 having released, having let go of some of those things that didn't serve you in 2024? And oftentimes, the things you're not willing to let go, I know, are things that are comfortable for you. We are creatures of habit. We are used to things being a certain way, even if that certain way is not healthy for us, even if that certain way is not pushing us forward in life. It's just keeping us stuck. But we are comfortable with it. Our brain is comfortable with it. Our brain knows those behaviors, those thinking patterns, those emotions that we play every day has kept us safe. So there is a fear of change as well, because we don't know if we let go of that rice, are we going to get food tomorrow? But the idea is you need to trust, let go, and allow the universe, divine, the source to provide for you. So let's go on this little meditation and see what comes up for you. So before we begin the meditation, I'm going to invite you to sit up nice and tall. Imagine you have a cord pulling your spine up. You don't want to slouch your body. When you slouch, your diaphragm gets compressed and you cannot take those deep breaths in. So make sure you're sitting up tall, imagining that twine or a cord pulling your spine up. And whenever you're ready, just start to notice your breath. You're noticing your inhales, you're noticing your exhales. You're not trying to change anything. You're just observing with mindfulness, observing with kindness, without judgment. Notice if the breath is shallow, or are you breathing in deep and slow? However you're breathing, it's okay. Allow yourself to breathe just the way you are. Allow yourself to be just the way you are. Now see if you can breathe a little slower. Breathe a little deeper. And notice where you feel your breaths in your body. Do you feel it in your chest? Do you feel it in your stomach? Do you feel it in your back, your throat, your nose? Just notice. Observe with kindness, without judgment. Beautiful. You're doing well. Now let's add a rhythm to this breathing. We're going to breathe in for 5 and breathe out for 5. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's breathe this way for 2 more breaths. Beautiful. I'm going to invite you to form a fist in both hands and start to squeeze. Squeeze that fist. Make it tighter and tighter. Keep squeezing. And as you continue to squeeze, start to notice how uncomfortable it starts to feel when you're just holding on to that fist. You're tightening the fist. You're just holding on, holding on, holding on. Notice how uncomfortable it feels. And bring to awareness what all you're holding on in your life that makes you feel uncomfortable. Maybe it's the fears that you have, the fear of rejection, the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear that you're not good enough. The fear that you're not beautiful enough, not making enough, not performing enough. Just notice what's coming up for you. Notice the beliefs that you're still holding on to that is really getting uncomfortable now, and it's time to change. Notice your behavioral patterns that you're still holding on to that is not serving you anymore. Now I want you to slowly relax your fist, slowly open the fist, open the fingers. And as you slowly open up the fingers of the fist, imagine slowly releasing, you're releasing those fears you've been holding on to for so many years. Giving yourself permission to let go of the fear of judgment. No longer wanting to care what other people think, but choosing to follow your heart. Letting go of the fear of rejection, deciding to be vulnerable, deciding to be authentic. Letting go of the fear of failure, deciding that you're going to try. It's better to try than to never try at all. You're going to try new experiences. Not going to allow the fear of failure to get in the way. And you're releasing the fear of not feeling good enough, knowing that you are perfectly made in your imperfections. that whatever your heart desires is something that you have already been born to do. That you are good enough, smart enough, talented enough. You are enough to follow your dreams. All you have to do is get started. Noticing the behaviors you want to let go of. Maybe there's a certain type of behavior that you're not proud of. Notice the thoughts and the emotions that drives the behavior. Maybe it's resentment towards yourself. Maybe it's anger towards another person or yourself. Maybe it's holding on to guilt, shame. Maybe it's holding on to the programming or the words of someone else that was spoken over you. And as you're releasing your fingers, opening up your palm, letting it all go, let it go. You can even meditate on the phrase, I'm letting it go, letting it go, letting it go, letting it all go, letting it all go, letting it go. Notice what's shifting in your body. Notice if you're breathing differently. Notice if certain parts of your body, certain areas in your body is relaxing as you're letting go. Notice your own body relaxing as you let go. Now bring your awareness to the area of your heart. You may even place a hand on your heart. And take a moment to think of all the little things that happened in 2024 that you feel grateful for. Maybe it's the people, maybe it's the new experiences, maybe it's the beautiful place you may have visited. Just allow those memories, maybe it's in the form of photos or it's a movie. Just allow it to play in your heart or in your mind. And as you're playing it, allow the feelings of gratitude to form in your heart. Feel the feelings of gratitude for all the miracles that happened this year, for all the new experiences, for all the growth. See if you can increase the intensity of that gratitude 10 times, 20 times, 50 times, 100 times. Allow the gratitude to be 100 times the intensity. Notice if you can feel the feelings of peace in your heart, calmness, love, joy, compassion, care. Allow these feelings to spread throughout the body. Notice an overall relaxation taking place in your body. Notice every cell in your body starting to resonate with the frequency of gratitude, joy, peace, love. You may end this meditation by saying to yourself, I am peace. I am grateful. I am joy. I am love. Life is always happening for me. And I'm letting go of all that is no longer serving me. I'm releasing it all, letting it all go. You may slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Start to notice the sounds coming from outside the room. Start to notice the sounds coming from inside the room. Deepening your breaths again. Whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes. Welcome back, my friend. How was the journey for you? Type in the comments below. Let me know what you got rid of today. What were some of the fears, some of the limiting beliefs that came up for you when you did the exercise of holding on? And what are you choosing to let go of before 2025? Thank you so much for joining me today. By the way, if you're looking for more meditations, I am a teacher on Insight Timer as well, so look me up, Michelle Jacob. I have meditations there on releasing anxiety, morning meditation, body scan meditation, and if you'd like to go deeper into the journey that I talk about in the book called The Miracle, grab a copy of the book. It's available online on Barnes & Noble, Chapters, Amazon. So just type in You Are Enough by Michelle Jacob and see where the book is sold in your country. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Remember, you are enough. You are valuable and you're needed on this planet. See you later.